What's up, bullish friends? Hope you guys are doing great out there today. And today we are going to talk about my strategy going forward with Stablefund. Now, I started about 8 days ago in Stablefund. I didn't put a ton of money in here. And I want to talk about what my strategy going forward with this is, because I do think you could make some significant profit from Stablefund. Now, as always, none of anything I talk about is financial advice. Always do your own research, and crypto is risky. So do what you're going to do and don't listen to anyone else out there. Just do your own thing, all right? So let's talk about Stablefund and what I'm going to do going forward. So first off, I put in, 8 days ago, I deposited 185.27 BUSD. Okay, so about $185. Nothing big, nothing crazy. Again, play money. That's all you want to throw in this kind of stuff. Again, not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. Play money only. So I threw in just a small amount of money here, and I'm already up to 208 BUSD, $208 in BUSD on 8 days in. Okay, so not too far in. So that's pretty good. So it's returning. So basically, Stablefund, if you don't know, it pays out 1.5% daily based on what you put into the system, what you stake in here. Your rewards are paid daily, and you can withdraw that daily. So that's been pretty cool to learn that you can just basically withdraw that, and you can just keep it on the sideline, or you can withdraw and stake it right back in, which I've done a couple times here, and I'm going to talk about what I'm doing here with that. So I see a couple strategies going forward with this. Now, there's obviously hundreds of different strategies you could try and do on this, but my entire outlook on this is safety first. Okay, my thought is always get your initial capital. Whatever you put in, try to get that out as quickly as possible, and then just play with house money the rest of the time. That way, if the protocol stays up and keeps making money, then you're safe. You're just, then if it collapses, well, you already had your money back. You're not out anything, okay? So that's the smartest way to do this, in my opinion. So what I'm planning on doing is right now is probably every 5 to 7 days, probably 7 days at this point, because again, I don't have a lot of money in here, but every probably 7 days or so, I'm going to withdraw my rewards, and I'm just going to restake them like I did here. Okay, so now here's the thing: every time you stake, again, it locks it up for another 28 days. So what I'm going to do is do this all the way through the first 28 days, and then probably take out my initial capital. Now, the only reason in this situation I may not take out my initial capital is because it's not a lot of money. Now, if this was if I put in like 5-10 grand or something into this, I would definitely pull that out after the 28 days are up. Now, I've only got 20 days left before I take this out, but if I was putting in a big chunk of cash, I would definitely play that the safest way possible. Now, one thing to look at, and one thing I'm going to keep my eye on the entire time while I'm in Stablefund, is, let me go over here to Dune Stats. So now I'm using BUSD because that's what I'm staked in. I'm staked in BUSD right now. But let me show you, if you went to their menu and you wanted to see the Matic contract, or you wanted to see the BNB contract, you can look at all that as well. Now, let's go back to BUSD. This one was designed by JP Coder, so shout out to them. That's awesome, because I love stats. I love looking at this kind of stuff. Now, one thing that I'll be keeping my eye on inside of Stablefund is watching the stats here to make sure that this isn't dropping like crazy. Like if it starts looking like capital is just bleeding from this network, I'll be doing everything I can to work to get my money out. Okay, that's just me. That's just my opinion of what I'm doing with my own money. So as you can see here, we kept peaking up and going up and going up higher. Okay, now we're starting to see a few dips. It's nothing to be too concerned about right now. But if you highlight anywhere on this graph, like here's the most recent day, you can actually see the inflow and the outflow as in the daily balance, whether it's a net positive or net negative. And then you can see the balance on there as well of what is in the contract, so you can make sure it's not bleeding dry. So I'm going to be looking at this going forward quite a bit, and just to make sure that things are going well. Because if I start seeing this continuously going down and down and down, I'm going to get out. And that's just how I'm going to handle it. Because even great projects, and this one's been around for a little bit here and seems like it's been going pretty well, but even great projects can fail, and you don't want to be stuck on as one of the, the exit liquidity members of that on that side of the fence. You want to be on the other side of that. So it's always risky. So you just want to look and make sure things are going well. And I'll be doing updates as I progress through Stablefund. But this is what I'm looking at for my own personal strategy right now. Now, one other thing I'm probably going to do, and I'm going to jump over to my channel here real quick. Shout out to Ray Fox, because this is actually a good idea. He mentioned that you can stake about 0.2 BNB to get the gas fees back for compounding once a day as well. So inside of Stablefund, I could go over here. I'm going to put in probably some BNB. He's saying you can put in 0.2 BNB, and then your daily rewards from that will basically pay your gas fees that you're going to, because you'll spend a little bit of gas fees on anytime you come in here and you stake and withdraw your rewards and that kind of stuff. You have these minor gas fees you pay, and they're not very big, but it is a cool idea to be able to come in here and stake BNB as well, and then get your gas fees returned to you as well. So that's pretty cool. I really like that idea as far as an overall strategy. So, so far, I really like this. Like I said, I've only been in 8 days. I like the simplicity of it and how easy it is to use and navigate. But I'm just going to be watching things. And another thing to watch for in the future is if you do see like a big rewards cut, like let's say they take our rewards from 1.5% daily and they cut it in half, okay? Or they cut it down to 0.5 daily. Those are the things to start watching for that show bad signs in a program. So I'm going to be on the lookout for those kind of things. And if anything changes in this protocol, in this network here, I'm going to let you guys know. I'll put on an update video on that. And I'm also at the end of the 28th day, on like the 29th day, I'll just show you guys my account and show you where I'm at so you can follow along with me as I do this. But you guys, what's your strategy for Stablefund going forward? What are your plans? Do you have a different strategy than I do? I know some people already mentioned in the last video that they had some different strategies. So share that with us. And guys, if you like this video and you got something out of it, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, hang out with us, comment in the comments, and hang out with us. But you guys, have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video.